Oh, this is also a happy new moon in Aries, if I'm not mistaken. I think the new moon comes on in around 1 a.m. Central Standard Time, Thursday night, going into obviously Friday early, the wee hours of Friday morning. I could be off with that timing, but regardless, let's get into the energy of Thursday, and then we'll focus on how that is flowing into the new moon for Friday. Okay. Now we have the Tower card, the Four Swords, and the King of Cups upright. Wow. So the Four Swords deals with sickness, it deals with illness, it deals with sleep and meditation and needing to take a rest. Hey, Miss Mitchell. Some of you all could have been abnormally tired today, unexpectedly. Some of you all might have been zapped from this new moon energy. Some frustration definitely could have come about with the Tower card upright. You can always kind of expect the unexpected with the Tower card. It'll kind of throw a wrench in your plans. And the Tower card is not bad. No card is bad. Hey, Vicky. But the Tower card is difficult, okay? And the reason why is because I say this all the time. We love the idea of buying a home, but when that home has to go into rehab, it can be a lot of work. Hey, Miss Belton. And so it doesn't mean that you ultimately won't have this beautiful outcome of a house. It just means that you have to demolish it and, break down everything and bust through the walls. And that's the Tower card. So some of you dealt with some really unexpected things that you didn't see coming in. It could have been, oh, I thought I was going to quit this job, and I thought I was going to quit this job and offer me $10 more. Or I thought I would be here at this job, but I just quit. I don't know what happened. Or I quit this lifestyle, or I quit a way of thinking. The Tower card needs to happen sometimes. It's a boiling point. It's a volcano. But it needs to erupt in order for, everything else to go back to normal. Okay, so the Four Swords peeking his head through is asking all of us to take care of our health. Some of you might have been on some medication the last couple of weeks, or like this new moon has really affected your vitality, your health in some way. But you'll be okay. Just kind of take care of yourself, take your vitamins. This is the time to do it. Obviously the weather is changing and things like that. But Aries season is that time period of sometimes I notice, for me specifically, it can affect my health. So I make sure that I normally beef up more on the vitamins and things like that. And then last but not least, some of you all need to give something a rest. I was talking to one of my very dear friends who called me randomly today. And she just was such a blessing, and pretty much she gave me so many different gems of advice. But one of the main things that I took away from her was, we just got to let things go sometimes. We just got to let go. And then once we let go, we no longer have to try to sort out why, or once we let something go, we normally, we don't have to realize, damn, why didn't I go to college, or why I didn't do this, or why didn't I do, just let it go. And we find every excuse to hold on, but the Four Swords is that energy that says, let it go, relax, breathe, and take a rest, okay? And last but not least, the King of Cups is here. Wow. Some of you all could have had an ex from the past just come in, or a new person just come in out of nowhere. Like you didn't even see them coming, and just kind of like, wow. This person, just kind of watch it. I think that in general, they are a good energy for you. I just think that with that Tower card, there could be some pieces of the story missing. So just kind of be careful of that. But anyway, the King of Cups is very loving, very much there for you, very much intuitive and psychic. So you could have had a sense of heightened intuition today, feeling something before it came. Maybe making a connection with someone in your life who just really helps you figure things out. Maybe this could have been a boss or something like that. And maybe the King of Cups for some of you all is just asking for you to have more compassion for yourself and your life, okay? So that is Thursday, and now let's move into Friday, or Venus's day. Happy new moon in Aries. Oh gosh, wow. This energy is very much, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot going on, but I feel like the pressure is, it's like a tire, and it's like It's like not a full, like when you're on the highway and it just like busts and it's like bam, but it's just like kind of like a slow leak. I feel like this Aries full moon, this Aries new moon is more of like a slow leak. And some of you all are really just at a place of realizing that, man, I have to start that thing. Friday is going to be a day where you're just like, really, like, I have to do it today. I have to fill out the application today. I have to set that tone today. I have to plant that seed today. And I say, go for it. I say, go for it. See how you feel. Always pay attention to your energy. And because some of you all, some of the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, might be a little bit more drained, and just anyone who has been in their feelings a lot lately. I love Aries season personally, because I'm always in my feelings a lot of the times. And so Aries season activates my sun sign, Sagittarius, which is not super emotional like that. So I can be more detached. I can be more militant. I can be more, this has to get done, let's do it. So if you try to emotionally put yourself in other people's shoes, or another thing my friend was talking about with me is sometimes we will cause other people's karmic experiences that they need to learn. We will take on that karma or that trauma or that pain, trying to help when it wasn't ours to be trying to sort through anyway. It is good for people to figure things out themselves. And it's good for people to, um especially if they never have, or especially if they're always playing the victim, or especially if they're at a place of not learning how their independence can be very much useful. And that's the magician. The magician is like, I don't need to pay somebody to build my website. I can do it myself. I don't need to stress about why I didn't sign up for, why I didn't marry the first person who asked me to marry them in high school. I didn't. It's the judgment in reverse can have you in this place of what if, I should have, I could have. And we all get there. I think it's just a normal way of feeling, but I feel this Scorpio energy being ripped out. And trust me, I got a lot of Scorpio energy. So I know a lot about regret and grieving and resentment, and just not understanding why it has to feel so bad. Like, I get it. But I think ultimately with this new moon in Aries, it's pulling us. It's like imagine a battlefield. And as much as you want to cry that someone close to you just died, nobody's dying, by the way. But as much as you want to sit there, you have to go. You have to get up. They're going to try to drop another one and you don't want to get hit. So the magician is like, use that creative, use that I am the alchemist of my life, use that whenever I decide to change whatever it is that I want in my life, it creates a new chapter and I'm open. Thank you, God, universe, higher self, for this new chapter in my life, because I'm done with the old sad shit that hasn't served me. So this new moon in Aries that we're going to be experiencing in the wee hours of Friday morning is very invigorating. Yes, Miss Berry, learn, go, and grow. That definitely could be a title of this Aries new moon. And I'm not saying that it won't be triggering. I'm not saying that it won't be frustrating. But more than anything, when you can get out of the pain, and that's what I love about Taurus energy. My friend who I was talking to is a Taurus. And we were having a conversation, and she just was exuding this Venusian energy of peace and calm and happiness and new beginnings. So thank you to all the Taurus and Venus ruled people out there, you Libras and you Taurus people who know how to look at the brighter side of things, even when us water signs are over here drowning, okay, in our feelings. We be trying, but that's why if you have any air placements or fire placements, use those right now. Those air placements and those fire placements will serve you a lot more during this time than your wondering why your money doesn't look the way you want it to, or worrying about why you don't feel the way you want to feel. Create the feeling. Go to the park. Jump on the trampoline. Don't smack nobody. But the magician card is definitely saying you got this. So Have a great one, you all. I appreciate you watching these videos. If you enjoy them, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button and always subscribe. And as always, I love each and every one of you all, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.